Okay, so I literally saved right after I beat Yellogar. So I think I might go straight back to the Lands of Ice real quick, just because I looked it up after the fact, and apparently I could not have actually gotten the Moonfish and the chest that was there. Apparently you have to go back under with the new engine in order to get that, so you go to a completely different section of the Lands of Ice. So I'm going to go there, and then from the Lands of Ice, it's really free exploration at this point, because the entire world is opened up to me. So, I think I might just cut through Balua right here. Because I'm not really too worried about random battles right now. I know that those kind of, like... those have always been the bane of my existence with this game, but I'm not really too worried about them right now. It's really when I'm trying to do, like, something story-related, or something really important, and then just battle after battle after battle. But when I'm just doing random exploration like this, I don't really care too much about them. Plus, I need to get as many as I can to get certain requirements and also to get my levels up. Because I think right now what I'm supposed to do is to go back to Crescent Isle, but I'm going to try to see if any of these optional bosses that had eluded me last time are in the game world now. Because I tried to go to Nazarad to do an optional boss, but the bosses weren't there, even though technically they were supposed to.
That was easy.
I mean, since I've relaunched the game and it's been a few days, I'm imagining that now they might spawn, but there's, like, a lot of crazy requirements of certain things in this game, and it's just, like, since this is technically, like, a first playthrough-ish, like, there's just a lot of things that I'm still kind of figuring out on my own as I go. Because, like, while I am not evasive to using walkthroughs, I try not to as much as I can because I want to see how much of it I can figure out on my own. But if it gets to a point where I'm just like aimlessly wandering around, then yeah, I might look up a guide or two. But this is what I meant. So Glacia, when we went there last time, we learned that the entirety of the city is hanging beneath the continent, so they were able to survive the rains of destruction. But this is a detail that I've actually never noticed before. So I'm guessing that this right here is how Rakdom got in. I mean, I don't see any other way he would have been able to, but now that I can access it from Undersky, I should be able to go get that Moonfish. Yeah, it's right here. So I didn't have to go very far at all. And it's a Moonberry, nice. So, let's see if I can give. Yep. So, a chat member recommended that I get Omega Cyclone, because since I have 12 spirit points by default, I can just instant kill most random battles, which is ideal. Okay, so the Moonfish is right there. So I don't think there's anything else I can do in Glacia. I think I've gotten pretty much all the chests, and I'm not exactly sure if you can even come back here. Because I'm sure that we don't want to see... we don't want to go into that room with Rakdom, but... I'm curious, though, what does this lead to? Oh, I see. This. So I guess we can, but... but I'm sure it won't let us into that room, because I remember, like, certain points of the game where you try to go into, like, rooms that have story significance, and they're like, oh, well, you know, you need to run away, or you need to stay away from this place. Like, it'll give you dialogue that says, like, oh, we need to get moving, or something that prevents you from going into those rooms. But yeah, that's a cool detail that I've never noticed before, like that big hole there. So that really kind of shows you how Rackham was able to get in there. But now that I've gotten that, I might go back to Sailor's Island and get rid of these moonfish. Then I'm going to go back to Ixotaka, see if I can find the Ike's Nest demons. If they're not there, I'll go to Nazarad. Sailor's Island is roughly about this way. Honestly, it is kind of tempting to go into Upper Sky, because you don't have any random battles up there, or Lower Sky, from my understanding. But like I said, I mean, I don't want to avoid random battles completely, just because I really want to get the experience points. And, like, if there's an obstacle in the way, of course I'm going to go above it, but I'm not going to just consistently be in Upper Sky and avoid battles. It's just... ship. Oh, hey, a balloon battleship. Head-on collision. You're Vice the Air Pirate. Come, feel the power of our magic cannons. Actually, you know what? I'll just focus. Then I will hit them with a 10 cannon. No, I'll just focus. I'm getting a little cocky with the Moonstone Cannon, but at the same time, you know, if I have it, I might as well use it if it's going to end battles really quickly. Because I don't mind fighting balloon battleships. These battles are always fun. And really any air battle that I get into, just because, like, since I don't have a lot of experience doing the air battles, save for the story bits, and even as a kid I didn't really do them very much, save for the story bits that my brother's save file had, it's still really fun to do them. Because it's just such a unique mechanic that I haven't seen a lot of JRPGs replicate. Okay, so, yeah, I got thrown off course. Doesn't matter, though. I mean, I'll just, hit him with everything I've got. And I will guard for that turn. Well, I may not even need to, because I'm going to take him out the next time I hit him anyway. Guess it's going to take him out if it hits. I definitely underestimate the power of the Delphinus, especially whenever you upgrade it. Because the fact that I was able to take out Yellogar with no trouble at all, just... just incredible how powerful this ship is. Okay, so Sailor's Island is right over here. Yeah, because the world just opens up to you so much more with these engines. Like, if there's an obstacle in your path, just go above it or below it. I mean, I don't like to do that because that kind of takes away a lot of the random battles and stuff of the game, but... Oh, hey, another balloon battleship. Oh, it's a spell ship? Yeah, I think my next hit's gonna take it out, because the spell ship, like, I mean... 0 damage. So never underestimate the little guy, but at the same time, like, it's literally a battleship versus... I don't even know how to, like, where I could classify that, like an armored gunboat. Okay, so I'm not gonna land at Sailor's Island. I'm actually going for Doc's ship because I have the Moonfish. Because I think there's only, like, maybe 2 or 3 more Moonfish in the entire game.
Hi.
But I don't remember the last time I came here and how many I gave him. Because, I mean, the bird's getting huge. Like, that thing is... Like, eventually it's gonna have to fly away or get into... They're gonna have to get a bigger boat or something, because he's getting big. Okay, so I just had... Oh no, it's a story thing.
Thank you.
She talked.
Whoa.
My thoughts exactly, Doc.
Yeah.
Wait, is Doc wearing sandals? I mean, I'm not judging, but, like... I mean, he's wearing, like, a robe, like a doctor's robe, and then he's got sandals on. But then again, the temperature's probably a little high, so maybe it's comfortable for him. So, there's a little bit of a bomb drop there. Like, as soon as I click off this dialogue option, their faces are going to immediately turn into a look of horror. Like, you just watch this, chat. I called it! I just love that because you can just keep this there as long as you want, but yeah, like, that's... Yeah, Doc Ramirez, so here's a little bit of an explanation that I'll stay relatively silent for. I think Ramirez was about 14 years old at the time. He's wearing one of those Royal Guard uniforms from when we fought those two guys in Valua on the train. Same outfit. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that was when Ramirez was like 14. And just shows you that, he used to be a really good guy. And he was sincere, honest, and noble. But, now he's just evil, following orders, and committing war crimes. So, like, what happened to him? Like, why is he like this? I mean, we'll find out once we get the remaining moonfish, but it's just, it's a tragedy. It's one that we'll figure out together as a community, but, yeah. Okay, so I'm already near Nazarad, so I'm gonna go there first and then go to Ixtaka. And if this boss isn't here, and if this boss isn't over here either, I might just go and see about doing the random ship battles, or the giant monsters. I also need to go to the Dark Rift at some point to get Robinson, because he's a very useful crew member. So let's make way for Nazarad and see what happens. Because I can also fight Pyastol again, but I might wait a little bit until I get Vice's second most powerful weapon, just so I have that extra damage with each attack. Because arguably she becomes harder the more leveled up you are, but at the same time, like, I'd rather have the damage output than not. Okay, so I should be able to just use Omega Cyclone yet. Damn. Now I see what the chat member meant by saying that Omega Cyclone's pretty much an instant kill for most random battles, so that is something that I'm very thankful for. Because, like, I kind of, like, save for Vice, really, I've been neglecting a lot of my party members with their special moves and so on. Oh, there's also a discovery here, too, because it's like the Red Star or something. Iron Star. It looks suspiciously like Recumen. A strange object said to be launched by the ancient civilization of the Red Moon. Its purpose has been long forgotten, but legends say that its eye could see the entire world. Even now, sailors navigate by its rhythmic flashing light. And then there's something over here, too. What is this? It's a rainbow. What lies at the end of the rainbow? It's a question everyone asks when they're young, but as they grow older, it is often forgotten. Perhaps only the few who remember can find the legendary island at the end of the rainbow. That's a pretty island, though. I wish we could land on it. Okay, to Nazarad. So I don't know if there's any extra requirements to get these bosses, because for this one specifically, I need to be Vice the Fallen Pirate, which I am. And they said that you can come here at any time to fight them, but for some reason last time they weren't spawning, so I don't know if there's some extra requirement that I'm lacking here, or... Yeah, because, they're supposed to be up here. I mean, it's not a big deal if the game just bugged out, but I'm guessing there's something that I'm missing, or, like, there's a certain, like, time of day? I don't know, that's something that I can look up later, but... Because, like, I've been having trouble having them spawn. Maybe I have to go to the Guildmaster real quick. I think he was in this room. Because maybe that's what I've been having trouble with, is that I haven't gone to the Guildmaster lately. Cranberry, good to see you! How are you doing? Buy and sell discovery information. I mean, I don't need to technically do this, but I may as well. Yeah, I saw the pictures that you posted. Have you tried that fish yet, or is that still for later tonight? Yesterday I stood out in the pouring rain, not raining today, and we got some sun. Fishing should be nicer. I'll cook it tonight. Yeah, it's actually really pleasant out today. Okay, so I'm trying to... Okay, so the wanted list shows that they're here, but there's... I don't know, maybe I'll leave and come back and see now that I've talked to the Guildmaster it does something, but I'm trying to fight the optional bosses, the imposter match, but for some reason, even though I have the title Vice the Fallen Pirate, I'm still not able to fight them, so I'm guessing that I'm maybe missing some other requirement in order to fight them. Because what I read was that you can fight them at any point when you get the title and then you've returned from Yaphtoma, but I'm guessing there's something else that I'm missing, or... You know, maybe the game glitched out or something. I mean, it's not a huge deal because it's all optional content, but I still want to do it. Just because I don't want to leave, like, any stone unturned, basically. What I remember about this game, and it's been years, the moment the title appears, you can't fight them immediately. You have to progress to a certain point, but don't take that as gospel. Okay, so maybe I do have to do, like, more stuff, like, maybe I have to go to... Oh no, he's right there. So I guess maybe I did have to go to the Guildmaster. Make sure everyone's healed. And I also need to make sure that everyone's got full magic points. Yeah, because I want to do the random bosses, like, or not the random bosses, but the optional bosses, and then do the story stuff, just so I don't leave any stone unturned. Oh yeah, no worries at all. Like, vague memory is better than what I've been going off of, which is refusing to look at walkthroughs unless absolutely necessary. So no worries at all. Look at this smug. I mean, I like the red, but, like... think he's... Is he missing the connector piece to the... So how is his sleeve attached if he doesn't have the buckle that connects the sleeves? Okay, so from what I understand with this boss... Does he have a scar? I don't think so.
Oh there!
Hello there! Is it Vise or Vise? Either way. I think it's like Vise, Faina, and Anita or something. Yikes. Impersonations are a sore note for me, especially in any online world. I've had issues with people pretending to be others. Yeah, especially whenever people, like, make alternate accounts or, like, especially, like, if it's like a streamer or YouTuber. Like, you see a lot of those. Like, sometimes it's easier to notice, because, like, sometimes they'll just put, like, in the comment section of a YouTube video, they'll be like, oh, well, follow my Telegram page and send Bitcoin, and well, it's more obvious. But then there's other people who are really good at impersonating, and then there's, like, AI voice changers now that make it really hard to tell the difference if you're not paying attention. Okay, so from what I gather, I need to go for Faina first, because she's the one that uses mostly the magic and healing. So she is yellow, so let me look at my chart here. Okay, so green and silver. So it's mostly just like taking them out one at a time. Like, Vice is kind of like a... He's not, like, he can, from what I understand, he can be relatively ignored for most of the battle. Anita's their hard hitter, and then Faina's their magic user, so I think that's what I'll do, is just go straight for her, kind of divide and conquer.
Here goes! Ah!
Oh yeah, I probably should have used Justice Shield just in case.
Ah! Over there! Ah!
Prepare yourself.
Ah!
Gotcha. Ow!
Just that smug look on his face bothers me.
Bless us!
You know, Faina, that's not a bad idea. I might use that same trick. Okay, so... Actually, does Vice know? Yeah, he's the only one that does. Actually, I can't use it right now because I'll use all of my magic points, so... How about I'll meet in the middle, and I will do Flip of Might. Have her attack Faina again. Actually, I'll use the Glyph of Might on Fina, and then Justice Shield.
May righteousness be our shield.
The group in Dragon Quest just had a lot of issues with people spreading fake rumors or making fake accounts to create incidents to blame on us.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that on one of the previous streams, and I think that's awful that people do that. Like, save for, like, me streaming and stuff, I've really, like...
Gotcha.
I've really been, like, removing a lot of my online footprint just because of things like that.
Let's try this. Moons, bless us.
Well, shit. Precisely why I needed to take her out first. And I hate how it overrides the... Dang it. Okay, so... Then I will have her... Ice... Oh, what am I doing? I can just use Lunar Blessing. Or Cleansing, or whatever. So, just gonna kind of build up my defense here. It's because a group of YouTubers want to make money off the community and target us because at the time we were the main English community on the game. Yeah, see, that's another reason I left YouTube, is that while I do have a VOD channel, like, I'm not a YouTuber, so to speak, I'm a Twitch streamer, because I did the whole YouTube thing for 10 years, and it just... I just hated doing it after a long time, because it just became really toxic to be on as a platform, and then YouTube just kept changing the rules every 5 seconds on what was acceptable, what was not.
Gotcha.
And there's real, like, and the problem with it is that, like, you just have no room to grow there.
Moons, bless us.
Okay, so I think I might just, like, take the hit and use Pirate's Wrath on her, just because she's gonna keep doing that. And then I'll just focus everyone to attack her.
Okay.
Some YouTubers become really toxic and be a mess when someone decides you're in their way and need to be taken care of. Corruption and greed over money is the story as old as time itself. Unfortunately, yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why, like, with me, I try to be as honest and sincere as possible. Because, like, that was another reason why I came to Twitch, is because I couldn't be myself on that platform. Like, there was this expectation that I had to be, like, journalistic and newsy and informative, and I just didn't want to do that anymore, because anytime I branched away from that, people would start, like, attacking me and saying, oh, well, why aren't you doing this, or why aren't you doing that, and I just was done with it. I just didn't want to do it anymore. It's worth a shot. Thought I had some sacrum crystals. Man, it's not a huge deal, but let's see who needs it the most. I'll give it to Enrique just because Justice Shield's kind of a priority to
May
have.
righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
But I tell you what, like, me doing this, like, being as authentic as I can, like, and being able to express myself in a way I never would have gotten to on YouTube has been really good. That's gonna hurt.
It's rad.
Wait, his sword disappeared for a second.
Let's try this. Let's try this.
If I can put just one or two of them to sleep, this will be ideal. Ah, dang it.
Moons, bless us.
That's gonna hurt. It's probably gonna take out Aika. Yep.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
Yeah. Well, they're not immune to it. It's just that it's got a really low hit chance.
I dare ya.
Because like it's more in the favor of the enemy than anything else.
Anita first.
Yep, that's gonna hurt. Like, what good is a sleep spell if it only works on enemies you kill with one-hit enemies? Yeah, true.
Moons,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this first battle, because... You know what? I might just use my Aura of Valor and just say screw it, because... Like, I'm not gonna use it on anything other than a final boss, so I may as well, just so I can get these out of the way. But I'm gonna try to win. I'm gonna try, but I don't think I'm gonna win this, just because... Actually, you know, no, that's not gonna work, because I'm gonna be stuck in a healing loop. Yeah.
I dare ya. Here goes.
This should work.
moons, bless us.
Yeah, because what really screwed me over is that they did Drill Nose on me and made my attack damage go down quite a bit. So... Actually, you know what? I'll just use it here, and I'll use Justice Shield.
May righteousness be
Because
our
that'll max
shield.
up my spirit points, and if Vice can survive, I can use Prophecy, and hopefully that'll take at least one of them out.
I dare ya. Here goes.
Yeah, because I'm not going to use this on anything other than like a story boss, so may as well.
Moons, bless us.
Oh, well. Blue Rogues works too.
Blue Rose!
Oh yeah, I need my full party for Prophecy, that's right.
This is what I'm paid for. Get a load of these! I never miss.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, so anytime I get to see this animation is worth it.
The rejuvenator's ready to go.
Yeah, he's gonna bite their shins off.
Bless us all.
Well, I mean, we nearly got them.
I need a shield.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't, but I mean, if I can take out a Feyna, I think I should be okay. It's just because she's the magic user and she's the most problematic. There we go. Now I can start working on healing up my party and reviving people. Because now they won't be able to use magic against me. It's all going to be offensive attacks. So, use Rise Elm on Fina. Well, actually, no, I'll use it on Aika first because she's got more health. And then Rike, you will go for Anita.
I dare ya!
Here goes.
Here goes!
Maybe I should just go to the whole, like, using prophecy or, like, whatnot strategy like I did when I was a kid. Because that's really, like, the best way that I could... The best, strategy that I can really think of for some of these bosses. Because, like, other battles, it's not too big a deal, but it just seems like that's the better option is to just do that consistently.
Okay.
I wonder how Vi's convinced these two ladies to go out and pretend to be other people. Well, if I remember right, like, they were an acting troupe or something that went too far, or maybe I'm misremembering what they do after the battle.
Cutlass Wrath!
I wish my Cutlass Fury did that much damage. Damn.
I can't go on.
Here goes!
So I think with Fina, I'm going to use Lunar Cleansing, so that way I can use my... because I've got, like, so many status effects on here. That will help tremendously getting all of these status effects off of me. Because I'll be able to do my maximum damage output rather than, like, 25% less.
I dare ya!
Yeah, this is why the walkthrough that I saw said that Vi's was one you could pretty much ignore for most of the battle, because he usually just uses Revenge consistently.
Let's try this.
Imagine if Vi's revived the one you took out. I would be so mad, but this hasn't been as frustrating as Loose Cannon Lapin, though. Like, that boss battle was... ugh. Actually, no, I will have her.
May righteous.
Okay, good. That was a good call on my part, because that's not going to take her out, but it's going to hurt.
Cutlass Wrath!
I wonder if, like, Overworks or Sega just got some random, like, developer to just do a sarcastic Vice voice, and that's how they voiced Vise.
Yeah.
Vize, however you want to pronounce it.
Let's try this.
And then I'll have her. Well, no, I'm gonna have her run support and. Since it's impersonating Vice, I'd pronounce it the way it sounds similar. So, oh, okay, so Vice.
Feel my power. Anita first.
Oh shit, that's gonna take out Ica. Luckily, it doesn't do like a crazy amount of damage, but at the same time, that still sucks.
Miss Rat!
Well, damn, now I'm down to 2 party members again. Shit.
I'm so sorry.
Well, hopefully this takes out Anita, so that will remove at least 1 thorn on my side. Because if it's just him, then and I have 2 party members, then it should be okay. Because I can alternate between the 2 to get what I need. But so like if he focuses on one, I can revive someone else. So her first, and then Justice Shield just to be safe.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
I dare ya!
Not only does he use that move a lot, that's also Vice's most useless attack, too. Because I think it prevents, like, physical attack damage on Vice, but only him and for 1 turn. I think that's, like, his version of Counter-Strike, which is Vice's second move he learns, I think. Okay, so I'll have him attack. Use Cup's Fury. And then I'll have her revive Athena. And then Rike, you will actually... Well, you'll use Justice Shield again, just because I have enough.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
Let's try this.
And I guess I can't be too hard on myself, because the whole thing about these optional bosses is they're not meant to be easy. Like, I'm being a little too harsh on myself for, like, not doing so well, but at the same time, they're meant to be hard. They're not meant for you to just plow through them. So, I guess I am being a little too hard on myself when it comes to these.
Gotcha! Meow! I dare ya!
Okay, so... It's alright. I'll be able to heal, at least for this turn.
Let's try this.
But I don't remember if it's the block's special moves, though. I know it can only block, like, physical-based attacks, but I don't know about special moves. Okay, so I still did damage there.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Okay, so I will... I'll just do basic attacks for now. Well, no, I need to focus, because I need to get... enough for Pirate's Wrath, so I'll just do that for now.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
But the good thing is like once I get it done, I don't have to do this boss again, so it's just like one like stepping stone to get to where I need to be. It's not exactly a useless move. It lets you get a lot of attacks off of things getting up on you when you use the counter move. Oh yeah, very, very true.
With wrath. Ow!
Because I think one good Pirate's Wrath will take him out, or even a Cutlass Fury at this point, so depending on which one I use, then that's what's going to take him out. Okay, Pirate's Wrath. Ica, go ahead and heal, and then we'll just all gang up on him.
Let's try this.
Because now it's 4 against 1, and he has very little health and no healer. But I think what would suck the most is if an enemy was able to use, like a boss like this was able to use like the items like the Sacrulin crystals or something, because like I think some of the later bosses only can use like Sacrum, or like they very scarcely use healing magic. I used an Aura of Valor, but I successfully turned that battle around, so I'm proud of myself.
That was fun.
Alright, now let's see what they're... The Tuna Cutlass, the Swirl Meringue, and the Focus Robe. Oh, I think the Tuna Cutlass was the weapon that he was using in that battle. So now we'll get to see, like, well, consider even as rare items like that might be, they're useless if you never actually use them. Yeah, because I had a bad habit when, like, I was playing on my brother's file when I was younger, is that I would just save that for Ramirez, or, like, other bosses at the very end of the game, so, you know, if it gets me out of a pinch, then, yeah. It's kind of like, when I played, like, Fallout 3, for example, and I would collect all of these weapons that I never ended up using. Yeah, that's another metaphor I was thinking of. Well, we won't be making trouble for ourselves, that's for sure. And well, we are former entertainers. I figure we can just run a Bison Crew look-alike show. We could probably make a decent living off of that. If you're ever in the neighborhood, please stop by. We'd love to have you as guest stars on our show. Okay, so that's what I did remember it partially correctly. They were former entertainers, so... So there's only 2 more optional bosses that I can do at this point. Oh, what am I doing? There's the Ixness Demons, and then there's one in the Lands of Ice. But that one's going to be a little tricky because apparently Justice Shield does not work for that boss. I'm going to try it anyway, but I'm going to see if I can find the Ixness Demons first, because if I can't find them, then I might try the Lands of Ice. And if he's not there, then I'll go look for the giant monster battles. Can I be in the show? I'll play the role of the Empress. I mean, there's plenty of, like, there's plenty of good parts in that show. I wonder, like, if... Like, honestly, when I think about it, like, I'm not sure, like, what character I would represent, like, the most. Because, I mean, I'm a rabbit, so, I mean, well, a spirit rabbit, to be more precise. But, like, it makes me wonder, like, what character I kind of would represent the most in this game. Like, because, like, I can think of a few that I would kind of be like, but I don't know, like, any that I would specifically represent. You'd be the king of... No, not the Naz Sultan. I'm not that mean. Am I? I don't think I'd be any of the main cast. Like, I'd probably be, like, somebody... like, one of the crew members, probably. Just because, like, while I do know... well, I do know how to use a sword and various other martial arts weapons. I have never actually been... well, naturally, I've never been in a real sword fight of any kind, save for sparring, so... I'd probably just be like their entertainer or somebody on the ship. Hey, it's Gray! Good to see you! Welcome to the stream! I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? So yeah, I am still playing Skies of Arcadia. I know that I've been doing this game for a while. According to my save, I'm about 41 hours in. So there's still a lot left to see, even with that many hours in. Because I think like if you're doing the main story, it's like 45 is like the average. But if you're doing everything else, it's like up to like 60 or 70 hours. Oh man! Oh yeah, I also forgot there's Piastol that I have to do at some point. Which is gonna be... pain. Because I have 2 more Piastol bosses to do, so... Okay, Omega Cyclone. Knowing my luck, I'd probably have to be a rock or a tree in their show. So, you saying that actually reminds me of a really funny story that I'll tell after this battle. Just because I did this animation too late, so I can't skip it. Okay, so when I was in elementary school around Christmas time, I may have been maybe like the 2nd grade, I think. So they wanted everybody in the 2nd grade to be part of this school play. It was a play on How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But the problem was that they didn't have enough parts to for every 2nd grader to actually be part of the play. So I wanted to be one of like more of the lead parts at the time, but they had already gotten their Grinch, they had gotten all their other characters, but so at the time they just started making up characters for the play in order to have like backup singers for some of the songs, even though like I was so shy that I just mouthed all the words. But so I ended up being like one of Santa's elves, even though like Santa like scarcely made an appearance. So like they just added a bunch of random characters, and that was like the extent of my acting portfolio. Was I was an elf in an elementary school Grinch Stole Christmas play. So if I were in Bison, the impersonator crew's show, I'd probably end up being like... I'd probably be another one of Santa's elves. They'd be like, oh, we don't have enough parts for you, so you're just gonna be Santa's elf or Santa's, like, rabbit or something. Santa and Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, I wonder what, like, holidays that the Arcadians have. Okay, so Ixonus Village was right over here, so if they're flying around, they'll be over here somewhere. Yeah, I think that's them right there. So, okay, we are all set. So now, time to fight the Ixonus demons. Him and his reindeer could be discovery, like you find him flying around. See, that'd be pretty cool. And I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to have something like Christmas, because like I remember in some of the early episodes of the Pokemon anime, I remember there was a Christmas special where like Ash had like helped Santa with like his, I think Santa had a Lapras or something. I don't remember. It was one of the, I think it was in the Orange Islands arc. It was like a Christmas special. It cut to an end. When I came back, your head was all wonky. Yeah, I was looking at my phone. Because, like, since this is based on my webcam's positioning, if I get too far out of the radius, it'll just go back to its standard position. And then when I come back, it fixes it. Okay, so according to this, I need to attack their healer. Because if I take out one of them, they can't use their special attack, and it's all just standard stuff from them. So we went from an impersonator crew to Vice's personal fan club now. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I just made affiliate as well, Gray, so I am now a Twitch affiliate. And I'm also going to have some more outfits made, too, so... on Discord, my profile picture is an outfit that I'm going to have made at some point. I like how there's just that whistle, like, every now and again. They're calling Ica and Fina old hags when they're probably about, like, maybe a year apart. I'll let you do thingies and stuff. I don't know how Twitch works. Well, I have emotes, so, you can use my emotes now. Yeah. There's only a few right now, because I have to wait a little bit to add more, but we have emotes. Okay, so they're green aligned. I don't need to be green here, so... let's go with blue. Actually, no. What I'll do is I'll attack. Attack. Focus, 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 Justice Shield. I gotta remember my strategy from last time. And how it didn't work because I was consistently trying to get higher and higher, so... I need to focus and get as much power as I can before I start attacking. Yep, there's one of my emotes. Okay, hopefully this gives me enough for a Pirate's Wrath. Oh, damn it. Okay, Pirate's Wrath on Lyra. Arcadia Crystal. And I could use Lunar Cleansing, but I don't want to lose my Pirate's Wrath, so... So I think I'll just go with Curia Crystal. Oh no, I didn't want to use that on Enrique. I keep using it to the wrong person! Okay, there we go. Now we're talking.
May righteousness be our shield. Shield of justice.
Eno must hydrate to defeat thirst. Defeats thirst like a colorless fury. Okay, I will take a drink of my energy tea.
Para ready. Lyra ready. Para ready.
All right, Eno is hydrated and ready for battle.
Shot fire.
And it's a good thing I used Justice Shield, because that could have hurt. So, yes, last night when I was looking in my cabinet, I realized that I still have some Carolina Reaper hot sauce. So I think one of my other redeems for like much higher like bit price is I might do a
Try this.
hot sauce challenge. Like if you like, it's obviously I'm not gonna do it every time, but like it'll be like one of the more expensive bits. But I could just take like a bit of that hot sauce and attempt to play while my mouth is like filled with the fires of hell with that Carolina Reaper sauce. But I do like hot sauces though. Like hot sauce and just like hot foods in general I've always really liked. Do a stream where hydrate means take a shot, stream till you pass out. Oh, well, I try to be family friendly as much as possible. Maybe in the future, but like, yeah. I actually don't drink, believe it or not. Well, I mean, I drink, but I drink energy teas, water, and then soda pop. Okay, so now I think I'll guard... how much is Sacrum on her part? Okay, so I need to... Okay, there we go.
Moves.
As long as I don't do Chalk Mole again, I should be fine, but knowing my luck, they're probably going to do that immediately afterwards. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it, put me to sleep.
Let's try this.
May righteousness
Sleeping while
be our
standing up
shield.
is impressive, though.
Justice.
I mean, there are times where I've micro-sleeped almost. Well, okay, that's gonna take me out. Or at least take out Vice. Or Yeah, it'll take out everybody but Vice.
Here we go. Shock
Oh, well, that's surprising. But I am really low on health. So I'm gonna have Aika focus on healing. Because if I take out one of them, they can't use that attack again. Or not. So... Aw, you bastard! Great. Yeah, I have to... I'm probably gonna lose this first one and then rethink my strategy, because... like, a lot of the time, the outcome is decided in the first few seconds or the first few turns of the battle, and I always make that mistake. But mentioning that in the chat, though, sleeping while standing up is impressive. There was actually a time where I was working at Lowe's, and I was so tired and so... Well, you know, we'll see. So, like, maybe it's just I'm just not confident in myself as much when it comes to this, so... Okay. Pirate's Wrath immediately. Ryzelm. Fina. And then Rike. You will also attack Lyra. No, but back to what I was saying, though, like, you fucking... you... Well, at least they're self-aware. I will tell my story afterwards, because I need to focus. I may just have Aika use Omega Cyclone and say screw it, because, like, they're just gonna keep doing this crap over and over again. Oh, wait, no, I actually got it out. Yeah. Family friendly until I get frustrated. Family friendly until I get frustrated, and then I become 18 plus.
Let's try this.
Okay, now they shouldn't be able to use Chocomal anymore, so the battle should be... The tide will be turning. Anyway, so... There was a time that I worked at Lowe's, and I was so bored from the training videos, because, like... the training videos were just the standard, like... like, oh, you know, this is our procedure for safety, or, like, you gotta do this in the event of this scenario, and... I was so bored from these videos that I literally, like, for a second there, I blacked out, and I was on my keyboard, and I had noticed, I had just started micro-sleeping because I was so bored. But then, I didn't realize that the store manager was in the room having a meeting with the other staff at the time, so I fell asleep in the middle of that when the store manager was in the room. I mean, they didn't notice, or they didn't care, but it was just, that was embarrassing.
Here goes.
Here goes. Let's try this.
Alright. So, the next one will be Hera because she's the one that uses drill nose and other magic. Let's see. Does anyone need cured right now? Well, Enrique's really more of my defense. Also, can I just point out, look, like, so the other portraits have been redone, so like Vice, Ica, and Fina, and then Enrique's portrait, like, just look at his face. Like, it seems like that one was AI upscaled and wasn't, like, redone in Photoshop, or, like, redone completely. Because he's missing, like, his nose, and then his other eye is all, like, corrupted and stuff. I just now noticed that. Okay, so... You know what, I'll give the sleeper box a try just to see if it will do anything, but I don't think it will. Yeah, so this mod recreated the, at least for Vice, Ica, and Fina, like the icons have been redone, like in sort of a pseudo art style to the game, but it doesn't seem like all of them were redone because Enrique's is just the standard one, just AI upscaled. And the problem with AI upscaling without Photoshop work is that Gigapixel has a just with AI upscaling in general, they make a lot of the textures look really, like, muddy. So they're higher resolution, but, like, when you look closer, they're very muddy. So, like, from a distance, they're okay, but not all textures are created equal. Because I've messed with Gigapixel a little bit to try to restore some family photos. And it works wonders, but it doesn't always do the best job. Mod, texture pack, I'm using the word interchangeably even though they're two different things. But yeah, it's a texture pack. So like all of this is a texture pack that I've added. So I think I'll just go for standard attacks. Then I will whiff with might. Oh yeah, I probably should have focused on healing Enrique there because he's kind of like in the worst situation. I also realized I forgot to change Fina's color to blue, so that's probably why she's not doing anything. Then Enrique, I'll actually have you heal yourself. Dang it! They know. They know, but because of that, she woke Vice up, so that kind of screws them over. That was a little bit more than an ouch. That was an oh gosh, like
This should work.
I just got hit by like one of the strongest attacks in the game. Ouch, I'm dead. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'll do that for Enrique. I'll try Lunar Glyph, because there's a chance that I can stone the enemy, I can stone enemies with that attack. It doesn't do a lot of damage on its own, but, I mean, if I can petrify Terra, then, that'll give me a couple extra turns to hit her without her attacking me.
How about you?
Okay, Pirate's Wrath. We'll just have them attack.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so one more special move should be enough to take her out, so I may as well just use Cutlass Fury, because Vice is already powered up, so 1 damage. So I'll just use Cutlass Fury. I will have her revive Fina. Enrique, you will... You know what, Enrique, you go ahead and use Royal Blade, because, you know, if we're going to get 2 special moves out, we may as well. Unless this puts Vice to...
Let's try this.
Well, at least I got 1 attack out.
Face my blade.
And it did absolutely nothing. Oh well. Yeah, I'll just have him use Justice Shield. Just, I don't need it, but it's good to have it just in case.
May righteous.
Ah, no! I mean, at least the AI is aware enough that Vice is my tank and is trying to prevent him, like, completely from doing anything. So I'll try Omega Cyclone, see if that works. If not, then I may just have to use... Actually, no, I'll try Lunar Glyph as well. And then I will use... You know what, I'll try a Crystalline Box, just see how much it does. Or not. Like, her strategy is like, I'm dying, so I'm just gonna put everybody to sleep. So while I can't do a heck of a lot of damage, I mean, I could still put you to sleep and prevent you from winning the battle. I wonder if it's a guarantee, like if she does a physical attack, I wonder if it's like a guarantee that it'll hit and put you to sleep. I'll heal Vice. Okay, well that kind of... Okay, well that's the way the cookie crumbles, because since she used her attack on Aika, that takes her 1 turn out, and then Vice can use Pirate's Wrath, and now we're gonna win, so yay! Alright, here we go! There we go! The Exodus demons have been taken out. And I'm
That wasn't so bad.
out of energy. I will need to, probably... Well, to have a final self-destruct move that one-shots your party. Oh, I would be so mad. Oh, hey, I got another Aura of Valor, so that replaces the one that I used on my last boss. So, hey. I thought there was only like 2 in the game.
No way.
No way. Yeah, so once it reaches... So, it's 3:46 my time right now, so once it reaches 4 o'clock, I'm gonna get up and stretch. Just because I need to remember to do that when I stream.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if we treated outlaws like that in real life. If you promise to be good, we'll let you go. I guess, actually, we do kind of do that. You know, like letting people out for good behavior, and parole and stuff like that. So, this next boss... is the last one that I can fight at this time, because the only after I fight this one, that's all the optional bosses in the game, save for one more. But I'm trying to see like a strategy for him because I don't remember him. There's a lot of cases of people being let out that really shouldn't be, that really hovers over line. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm a little concerned about this one. Like, apparently this is one of the hardest ones. So I guess we're gonna use Aura of Valor again. Have mercy, please. Okay. So he's, according to this, he's in the Lands of Ice somewhere. And he is... What does his ship look like? Okay, so he's over the cloud level above Glacia, so he's in the upper sky, so... Trick to beating this one is not to let all your party members reach 0. As long as you do that, you'll be fine. You know what? That's actually some really good advice there. I'll make sure to take heed. So... Make sure... I need to also heal, too. Because the only other optional boss besides this is Piastel and then Lord Zivlin Bane. And I can't fight Lord Zivlin Bane until I reach a certain turning point in the story. Okay, so we're in the Lands of Ice. The Aurora Borealis, localized entirely within Skies of Arcadia. Okay, so should be somewhere over here. It said that he was in around the skies of above the skies of Glacia. Okay, it says that he's above the clouds, so I just have to... What happened? I looked away for a second. What did auto mod do? Because I don't see anything. Yeah, because like auto mod is like I've had like my fights with auto mod because like it didn't even like the word coward. Oh, coward? Oh. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, why? I thought I allowed that word, which is like automod is just like. Yeah, well, thank you for letting me know though, Cranberry, because I think I may need to go in there and like whitelist some words. Yeah, because yeah, sorry about that, because that's like I have absolutely no control over some of the stuff that it just automatically blocks, so yeah, I'm really sorry about that. So, we're gonna go as high as we can. Yeah, but I think, speaking of that, I think it's funny that Vice the Coward is an actual title that you can get and it helps you run away. And if I can't find him immediately, it's nothing crazy that I'm losing, just because, like, I'm not really particularly excited about this boss battle, so if I don't find him, then that's great for me, because I don't necessarily want to do it, but I have to, because it's part of the completion. Really? Yeah, well, let me actually do something real quick. Test. Good. Okay, that's why. So for some reason, on Streamlabs, even though I'm signed in and I'm streaming right now, for some reason it logs me out of the chat. So let me log back into the chat and I should be able to fix that. Yeah, because it's like, why did I have to log into the Streamlabs chat when I'm literally logged in and I'm streaming actively? Okay, so I should be able to fix it now. Oh, hey T, good to see you! Yeah, so I should be able to fix it if anything happens like that again, but because like on my end, to give a little bit of disclosure, it'll show me like if there's a word that automod blocks, but for some reason it wasn't showing me that the words were there. Like usually it says like allow or block word, and I usually say allow, and for some reason it's not there, so maybe just because I wasn't signed in, but you know, I think it is kind of dumb that literally, I'm already signed in and I'm streaming, and it's like, you gotta sign in again. Y'all better not be saying any bad words in here, like poop, crud, fart. Well, it is funny because I said that I'm trying to be more family friendly, and then I called one of the bosses a little bastard, and then I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yeah, maybe that's a no-no word right there. Yep. Yeah, so I'm not seeing him anywhere. Because that's where Glacia is right there. Okay, there we go. I see it now. There we go, it's fixed. Woo, I fixed it. There you go, Cranberry. You can say, now you can spam it as much as you want. What? Are you serious? With the exclamation point? There we go. There we go. It said the word was different for having an exclamation point on it. It's like automod is like super restrictive. Like automod is the family friendly one because it doesn't even like using the word coward. It's like we can't describe something as cowardly. I mean, at least with automod, it doesn't like automod coward with a question mark. Okay, cowardly works. So cowardly with a question mark, cowardly with a exclamation point, and then maybe coward with a period. So it's like you're getting into specific like methods of how it's used now. So okay. So I think I may just leave this boss for now, and then I might go fight one of the giant monsters. Because I know there's one by Esperanza. Okay, so I need to go north from Dackett's Island. So Dackett's Island is over here. And then I have to find the giant squid's nest discovery. Okay, so it's like down here somewhere I haven't even been, so... But, since I have the access to the engines, I can just go that way. Oh my god! I got messages to leave. If we can't say coward, how about... I am so sorry, Cranberry. I know it's like... I know that it's not anything that I've done, but like I still feel bad about it because I don't want you guys to, or y'all to get like your stuff deleted because automod is too family friendly. No, I saw that. Yeah, I still think I still think it's really, like, that's a little much, like, filtering that. But bovine bird. Okay, so the giant squid's nest is right over here. So I need to go east. Did you see that Nightbot got me? Oh. I mean, feel free to test it out as much as you can. It's just be warned that it might time you out if you do too many. And I don't want anyone to be timed out. Like I don't want anyone to like feel. I don't want anyone to feel bad for getting timed out or anything, because I really am trying not to make it do that. Hey, there we go. Giant squid nest, and is located. Go directly north. Oh, well, no. Well, I don't think it'll spawn immediately after I find the discovery. I mean, that'd be pretty cool if it did, but I don't think it will. But in the meantime, I can go find one of the other giant monsters. Because there's Rock, which is like a phoenix type thing. Well, I also have to find a discovery there, too. Shite. I'm going to test one because I remember this Dark Souls 2 list of band names. Angry Pirates. Well, I'm not the first to find many things on my real-life adventures. I've had a lot of discoveries on my own. Yeah, I'm really curious. I mean, well, one discovery that we found is the discovery that Nightbot Automod don't like the word coward. Oh no, the giant squid's actually right there. Ah, that squid's huge. It's bigger than our ship. Old equipment from old mines or mills, like leftover remnants of old machines, abandoned cars sometimes crop the trail, old caves or mines that used to be used for coal. See, that's really cool. I've heard of, like, old mine shafts and stuff around where I live, but I've never actually... Well, I guess technically I have seen one, but it was blocked off from the public for safety reasons. And that's something that I always look forward to in the general images, is when you show pictures of your adventures. I always really like seeing them, because, like, it shows me... Because for the longest time, like, I was really, like, to be honest, Chad, I was very unhappy with that news station job, and I really was not feeling great. So, like, seeing, now that I'm out of there, and I have more freedom to do things that I want to do, like, seeing seeing beauty in the world again is great, and seeing your adventures, Cranberry, has always been really, really nice to see. Because for the longest time, because of that other job, like, I just, like, first thing in the morning, I would see negative news, negative news, negative news. Like, this stuff happened here, this stuff's bad here, and, you know, it took a toll after a while, and I'm just really glad that I don't have to do that anymore. Most of the things that I discovered in the sense of nobody else knowing about them, but discovered and that I didn't know they were there. Well, hey, it's still an adventure, though. It all started with Spirit Lake, which you talked about in stream before. Yeah, and like I said, I'd still like to see some photos of Spirit Lake if you ever go back there. Because, like, I've always really been curious about, like, the, just, like... Because, like, all the logs from the eruption are just still there. So it's really interesting to see that something from, like, almost 40 years ago... Or, no, it was it 40 years ago? I don't remember... Because St. Helens erupted, I think, in April or May of 1980. I don't remember exactly when it happened. But it's, like, it's been a long time since the eruption, and how... There's still stuff there that makes it look like it freshly happened. So, for UT, Spirit Lake is the lake next to Mount St. Helens. Because seeing Spirit Lake just makes me really curious if there's any, like, leftovers from the Krakatoa eruption over in Sumatra. That and, let me think. Like, for a while there, I was really, like, independently, like, getting into volcanology and stuff. So, like, I was just looking up, like, random volcanoes around the world, so, like, Mount Tambora, St. Helens, and the Yellowstone supervolcano and stuff like that. Just looking at just the strength of them and how they compare to, like, different, like, man-made explosions, and it just really fascinated me. So, like, Mount Tambora is really interesting because, like, the entire, like, top part of the volcano exploded off the top of it, which caused 1815 or 1816 was the year without a summer, where, like, global temperatures plummeted significantly. And then Mount St. Helens, like, ash from that eruption made all the way to, like, Portland and then other places, and it went as far as a couple states to the west, or no, the east. My first few attempts at it failed. People noticed my grappling hook in the photos, got interested in it, and wanted to see more, so I kept on hiking with it, and now it's become a weekly thing. Yeah, and it's kind of like your, I don't want to say, like, I'm trying to think of a better word than brand, but, like, it's your calling card. Because, like, whenever I see you on stream, like, I think of your grappling hook, and, like, honestly, your grappling hook was what inspired me to pull the trigger and actually stream Wind Waker, because I just remember the grappling hook from Wind Waker, and knowing that you use a grappling hook, that's what actually inspired me to start streaming Wind Waker, even if I am terrible at it. Oh, hey, Wiz, good to see you! Hope you're doing alright today. You came in just at a good time for me to eviscerate this boss with the Moonstone Cannon.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
I like how the squid caught on fire as it's falling, as if it had an engine. Okay, so now that I've fought him, the next one will be the Rock, which the Rock's nest is over in Ixataka. Okay. Nice, my day has been not great. I'm really sorry to hear that, Wiz, but I mean, you're welcome here to hang out. I mean, I can't guarantee that I will make anything better, but I'll do my best. So, the next optional boss is going to be over here. It's just like a giant bird, but Again, I have, because kind of like with the giant squid, I have to find the discovery before it actually spawns, so I'm gonna go back up into upper sky so I can evade the dark rift. The mom genes make everything better. Well, hey, here you go. Well, I guess it doesn't really work when I do that, so I have to do... Give me just a second. There. It's, well, that's kind of tiny, so let me... There, that's a full body view of my model. So for those who haven't seen it before, there you go. There we go. Well, I guess I can move it just a little bit to the right. Finding a specific spot. Okay, there we go. I always forget your avatar has a female body. Yeah. So, it's subtle enough to where, like, if you're not looking closely enough, you won't be able to tell. But the avatar does have a female body because I am gender fluid. But it really always also depends on what clothes I'm wearing. So, like, if I wear my jacket with this model, my jacket is so broadly, it's very baggy, so you wouldn't be able to tell. But, like, I've kind of been embracing the more feminine outfits as of late, especially this one, because when chat gets wild, they absolutely love this outfit. So it really just depends on the day. So, like, if I'm more of a comfy clothes day, I'll wear the Black Mesa outfit. If I'm, you know, more of a general clothing day, I'll be wearing this. Okay, so let's see. Due northwest-ish is Ixataka. And then I'll go, well, no, I'll stay in upper sky just for a little bit. Because while I do want some random battles, I don't want to, like, have them constantly on the way there. Yeah, but another thing is that I'm really bad with, like, fashion and design and stuff. So, like, a lot of the outfits that I have made, I usually ask, like, multiple people, like, of their opinion before I have them, like, fully made onto the model. Because, like, right now on my Discord, if you look at my profile picture, it's a green dress, and that's an outfit that I intend to have made in the future. Because I think, like, I want to at least have, like, an outfit for any situation. Because I think that gives me a lot of versatility, and I think that's another reason why I like using 3D VTubers over 2D. Because with 2D, I would have to have them redrawn every time, whereas, like, 3D... I can just have the model, the base model, and then I can have other outfits made with the same base, so it's a lot more cost-effective for me to do that, because, I mean, I would like to have a 2D avatar at some point, but as of right now, I'm really content with the 3D, just because it lets me be expressive a little more, because I can, like, move my ears, and you can see them move, and... Actually, let me see. Do I have the Rock's Nest Discovery? No, I do not. I mean, I do have the Discovery nearby, which is the Will-O-Wisps. But I gotta find where those are. Let's see. They're almost directly vertical in position from the King's Howdah along the dark cloud border that is accessible once the Great Net has been removed. Okay. Sorry, someone was important. Was at my door. Oh, no worries at all, Wiz. So if it's vertical, I'm imagining it's over here somewhere. Well, I guess I could just find the exact location. Because that's what I did with the giant squid. Along the dark cloud border? Okay, well, the Great Net has been removed, so there's a dark cloud border somewhere? Oh, the Dark Rift. Oh, I see. I mean, that's not hard to miss, considering the will-o-wisps are right there. Okay, so it said directly west of the will-o'-the-wisps. That's a tongue twister. Will-o'-the-wisps. Here, let me try. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? I think I got that. He picked 9,001.
That was fun.
That's a lot of pickled peppers. So I think the Rock's Nest should be right here, because it's the only island directly... Yep, there it is. Alright, so... now that I found the Rock's Nest, time to go fight the Rock. Not Dwayne Johnson, because I would never... for one, like, he would crush me into a small little piece of garbage. Let's see, maybe necessary. It just says that it's flying over Ixotaka. I'm assuming it's going to be near the nest, because, I mean, it wouldn't go too far. Here's a fun tongue twister. As fast as you can, 3 times say the word sailboat. See, we're on the same wavelength there, T. Saying sailboat 3 times isn't going to get me, like, demonetized or blacklisted, is it? Here, let me say it aloud, but have my mic muted just to be sure. Sailboat, 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 sailboat. It reminds me of when there's a guy named Lemmy who has like a really thick accent, and he tried to say purple burglar alarm, and he just could not say it. I heard one sailboat in there. So I'm flying around in my sailboat. Okay, so that's... I'm getting out of Ixotakan airspace, so I need to go back. I'm guessing it's probably not going to be out here. It might be inside of Ixotaka. I mean, the nest is right here, yes, but we're getting... Oh, it's right there. I didn't think it'd be in upper sky. had to hydrate. What was that thing? I've never seen a bird this big before. Now I'm like tongue twisting every single word now. Then I will focus and then focus. It's almost like a kaiju monster. Like, this is something that I would imagine out of Godzilla. Now I gotta look at the giant monsters list again, because I don't know which ones I can fight right now, because this may very well be the last one that I can fight for the moment. Because there's a total of 5. I fought... This is the 3rd one. Okay, so there's the giant looper. Sorry, I've been real quiet. I just usually have your stream running while I game because I'm never not multitasking. Oh no, you're fine. Like, as long as you're here and you're having a good time and enjoying the stream, that's the best part. So, go ahead and use a deluxe kit. Guard for that turn. Pop a wax. Actually, no. For the first turn, I would do... a... I guess I will use the deluxe kit for my first turn. Guard. Apply an Apple Wax. And then I will have Enrique use Quicka. So how would you describe this game? I'm kind of thinking of finding a copy, but I don't know if it's my style, you know? So... I would say if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you'd really enjoy this one. Because Skies of Arcadia, like, it has a lot of the traditional JRPG elements that you'd see in games like Final Fantasy or The Last Remnant or even Chrono Trigger, but it adds a unique twist to it because it's not just the standard, like, do this boss battle or these battles and random encounters. You've got ship encounters as well. So what I'm doing now is that I'm fighting these optional bosses, but the ship encounters add a whole new element because it adds a little bit of a real-time strategy to it. Because the ship encounters, while still JRPG, you have to really tactically think because sometimes doing a certain move will be beneficial to you or beneficial to the enemy. So, like, getting behind an enemy is sometimes good, sometimes bad. Because there's a boss early on where it teaches you to get behind the enemy to take out their engine, but then the next boss, when you try to do that, they anticipate you that you're going behind them, and then that will actually make them do more damage to you. So here's an option here. So I could either hold my position, or I could take that thing straight on. So I think I'm going to take him straight on. Because I'll be able to do more damage that way. So for the ship battles here, these icons up here tell you what, like, they each represent something. So like right now I can use the Moonstone Cannon, which is my most powerful attack. But the colors represent different things. So like red is, it's going to use a really powerful attack against me so I can anticipate and make my move before it does that. Green is either it just uses a really weak attack or it just doesn't do anything at all. And then yellow is a moderate damage attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Moonstone Cannon heal, and then I will use torpedoes for these next 2 turns. I didn't have a Moonstone Cannon, I had a rock. I threw it at the enemy ship, and then I had to dive down and pick up my rock again after it fell so I could throw it again.
Moonstone Cannon, fire!
You see, you saying that reminded me of a Sergeant Johnson quote. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, jeez, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It reminds me of Sergeant Johnson's quote in Halo 2. When I joined the Corps, we didn't have any fancy schmancy tanks. We had sticks. 2 sticks and a rock for the whole platoon. And we had to share the rock. Buck up, boy. You are very one lucky Marine. Oh yeah, it is Moltres. I mean, it wouldn't be out of place in Pokemon. So I'll use Ancient Cannon. And, you know what, I've got 39 complete kits, I may as well. Actually, no, I could just use a deluxe kit, because I think this Ancient Cannon's going to take it out, because I've got the Ancient Cannon and then I have 2 torpedoes hitting it directly afterwards. But just in case, I might have some more deluxe kits used in tandem with that. And then I will shoot a torpedo and have that just in case. Yeah, see? I didn't even have to do that. Yeah, my thing is, yeah, we're fighting the giant monsters, but, you know, they're just minding their own business. They're not doing anything wrong. They're just living. Yeah, that bird spun completely out of control. Like... Okay. Oh yeah, Vice only knows very basic healing magic. Okay, so that is... There's one more giant monster that I can fight, and that's the giant Looper, but I gotta find the Looper's Nest Discovery first, which, let me see where it is. Due north of King's Hideout, on a cliffside. Okay. That's very vague, so I'm going to see if I can find an exact location. Oh, it's like in the... Oh, this website that I found actually shows me the exact locations. Okay, so the Looper's Nest is directly north of here. So it's actually not that far away. So I'm kind of in the right general area that I need to be. It's because it's like right here. It's like on this rock right here. Okay. Okay, so it's on this island right here, so it's somewhere over here. Oh, I thought I had it for a second, then I'd get into a random battle. Yeah, I wish I was able to do more than just these optional stuff this stream, but in about 30-ish minutes I am going to stop just because I'm having some family come over to watch some more shows with me today. So I won't be able to stream the full time, but again, since I don't have that other job to go to anymore, my streaming is going to be more common. You do get off the ship. Yeah, so this is actually just the overworld transportation, so I can land anywhere and, well, within reason, I can land in most places. But yeah, the ship is just generally your transportation from place to place. Like, this is just the overworld.
That was fun.
So, for example, if I were to go to the bridge, I can go and talk to my crew, because a big component of Skies of Arcadia in the later half of the game is building your crew and customizing your ship to your preferences, because you can either build your ship defensively or offensively. I'm kind of a mix of both, but yeah, I'm gonna do this boss battle, or at least I'm gonna try to find them. But if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna go land in an island, just because I need to go back to my base to get to the next part of the story. Anyway, on the southern end of that island is where you'll find the Looper's Nest. Okay, so it should be over here then. Build it defensively, write all sorts of bad words in it. Like poop, doo-doo, crud, crummy. Alright, by all means, there, Cranberry. I just hope it doesn't accidentally time you out. Because we've learned that Nightbot and Automod are, like, really, like, super safe, so, like, they banned the word coward. Nope, that one went through. Yeah, like, I had to go and actually fix Nightbot, because it was preventing, like, so many, like, common words, and I have Nightbot and Automod, but for some reason it didn't like the word coward, and coward with an exclamation point was considered a separate word. So... Okay, so it's at the southern end of this island, so... I mean, it's on this island, I know that. Next test. Test is lol with 8 exclamation points. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't like exclamation points. So that's something that I'm probably going to have to change to, is spamming symbols. back to square one.
That was easy.
Nightbot thinks it's all so big and bad. But you don't give up so easily. But that's the thing, though, is like, even though Nightbot says that, I can't go in and say, like, oh, that's okay. I actually have to go into the physical, like, the actual Nightbot settings to change that. Like, it doesn't let me just allow it like Automod does. There it is. Loopers are mysterious creatures, rarely seen even by the most seasoned of sailors. They nest in the stone reefs, and their young stay in the nests until they mature. Loopers are white at birth, but they turn various colors as they age. Loopers are essentially Shedinja of the Pokemon franchise. Okay, so... let's see. So it says it's near the Looper's Nest. It doesn't give me an exact location. So, back to Upper Sky, and let's go find ourselves a giant Looper. Well, I guess I could just equip the white map on Vice. See, that would be really cool, because I'd be really curious to see what you'd come up with. Oh, there's the giant Looper. I'd have a dog-shaped rock, and we found out it would be called What the Dog Doing? What the Spirit Doing? Precisely. So apparently this guy can run away if I do too much damage, so... like, I've got to, like, really get him all in one go. Wait, where'd those rings come from? So I think in all the excitement, I actually may have bitten my tongue. So, like the upper portion of my tongue. Ouch. I'm okay though. I just accidentally bit my tongue. Okay, I see what it's doing now. So again, I will... okay, so I can't do anything that turn, so... then I'll focus for the next few turns, just so I can get that Moonstone Cannon. I mean, what am I talking about? I'm a spirit. I don't have a mouth, so I'm not biting anything. Oh, hopefully that doesn't make him run away. Unless what they mean by running away is just going into the deep sky and going to those various looper rings. But I mean, either way, like, one standard attack should be enough to take him out at this point, so... Seeing your spirit as a VTuber with its mouth would be scary. I think it would look pretty cool. I actually really like your spirit design, Wiz. Okay, it looks like he's running away. Dang it. Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to come back later and fight it. But I do need to go to Crescent Isle anyway. So I guess I can save that one for later. It all comes down to how many teeth you give it. I actually do like the... Like, I know that it's kind of like... I don't know, like... The design of the mouth that you and Aqua have for your spirits, Wiz, like, I think that's the kind of like a mouth that would make the most sense. Because, like, I've experimented a little bit, like, having just, like, a small little mouth with, like, a few sharp teeth, but, like, I think your spirit and the mouth makes the most sense in terms of visually, at least to me. Okay, so Crescent Isle is right over here, but at least now that I've got the discovery for the Looper Nest, I can just go back there and fight it again. Maybe rabbit-like teeth? Maybe. Yeah, it's a good one. It's not originally mine, so Aqua's, if you know, I kind of got from him. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I like you and Aqua's spirits. Like, I've only technically seen yours on stream that one time, and then, of course, that time we watched Back to the Future. And I've seen Aqua's, of course, and the Kamehameha that he does out of his mouth. I literally was just at Crescent Isle. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Only I could lose an entire island.
Ooh.
Hey, our boy Gilder's back! It's no surprise that I got into Dante later on in life, because Gilder was my first exposure to the trope of the red-coated gunslinger. I have a pretty nice update for it in the works, I'm just being lazy with doing it right now. Hey there, sorry I'm late, I just got up from a nap. Oh, no worries, Sarah, I'm only going to be on for about another 15 more minutes or so. But yeah, I'd like to see it when you get it done, Wiz. Like, I think it will look pretty cool. And as always, like, I take suggestions for, like, what kind of clothing options I can do for my model. Because, as I said before, I'm really bad with fashion, so, like, any suggestions really are helpful. Like, what you all would like to see me wear. Because, as of right now, a lot of the stuff that I have is just stuff that looked comfortable. Like, the sweater, and then the jeans, and then the cardigan, and so on. The only one for sure that I know that I'm going to have made on my own is the dress, but I don't really have any other ideas save for that. Where's my bobblehead, Eno? Here, let me try. No, my neck's a little too stiff for that. A little bit of backstory for Fina. Where's my reverse bobblehead, you know, if you know... It all comes right back down to the thick. The music's mood changed immediately as I said that, too. No. So this just kind of gives you an explanation as to where Fina's actually from. Because we know she's a Sylvite, and she's not, like, technically human, but this shows you where she's actually from. How have I been? I've been okay. It's nice to actually have real days off again. Had some really weird dreams earlier, though. Like, I had a dream earlier that I got carjacked by the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz, and I tried to drive my car into lava in order to get her out of my vehicle, because I thought in the dream that was a good idea. That wasn't a dream. Hey, as long as it works. Yeah, because I was, at the time, like, in the dream, I was like, oh, lava must be good to, you know, get rid of the Wicked Witch. But then as I woke up, I'm like, why didn't I just hit her, why didn't I just push her out into the rain? Because it was raining at the time in the dream. I'm considerate. Considering pushing the Wicked Witch into some hot lava, which technically probably wouldn't have even worked. Because lava is not, like, something that you can just, like, push somebody into. It's, like... Well, maybe if it was, like, super molten, but, like, standard lava, like, that you see, like... You wouldn't just sink into it, you would fall on top of it and catch on fire, and then it would just overtake you like a slime. Second option was worse than the lava option. Yeah, true, because, you know, like, the bucket was one thing, but, like, water just coming down from the sky is completely different. Point of view, me with a house guest who won't leave, pushing them into hot lava, or making them melt from rain. Looks like they fixed that hole in the Grand Fortress. Ah, and here's Ramirez. The boy that got me into white-haired swordsmen later on in life, such as Virgil and Dante and so on. The way it was explained to me is that due to the high water content of the human body, you'd skip across the lava like a stone, which makes me think Super Mario 64 wasn't that far off. Or Wind Waker, whenever you jump into the lava and Link just goes flying. So now we're getting into the turning point, like the absolute turning point with this part. I say that a lot, but this really is, like, when you got the Delphinus, that's a one turning point of the game, but this is where things start to really take a turn. Hey, Kit, good to see you. So, unfortunately, you came, like, a little bit, about 10 minutes before I'm ending the stream, but no worries. I'm going to be streaming this again this week, but yeah, so this is where things start getting, like, really good. Let's see if Ryukan has anything new. Oh, I just realized that I forgot that I had a new weapon for Vice when I fought Vice. See, is the Tuna Cutlass better than the Thunder Cutlass? No, it is not. Oh, and I also have to equip the Captain's Hat again. What about Aika? Eh. I don't think it's worth it. Actually, let me see, because I don't know if if this is how I upgrade my shops or not. Just got off work. Oh, hey, no worries, Kit. Like, I am streaming more this week, so... And I'm gonna be here for at least another 6 or 7 minutes. Because I'm gonna be exploring, but how are you doing, Kit? It's always good to see ya. Always good for you to pop into the stream. Okay, this is actually relatively inexpensive to do this. Okay, I guess tired. Yeah, I feel that. So, like, when I was at my other job, we were the only store in the area that was open on... Well, at least for, like, gardening stuff. We were the only store that was open on Easter, so, like, we get all of everybody's customers from the stores that were closed, like Lowe's and so on, so... It was, not that fun. It was just constant, like, customer, and it's like, you know, that's the thing, is that even though, like, I hate retail hell, I am much happier doing just that instead of doing just the 2 jobs where, like, I never got a day off between the 2, and I would literally just come home, sleep, and then go to my next job, and then the days that I didn't have my other job, I would go to my morning job, and then I would sleep, and then wake up and stream, and yeah, like, it's just much better, because, like, I can actually relax and enjoy the days that I don't have to work. So this gives you kind of an explanation as to what the surface of Arcadia looks like, or the core, rather. Alright, so I'm gonna go visit my shops real quick, and then that's probably where I'll call it. Oh, here's our boy, pal! Yeah, I love POW. Okay, so... yeah, I guess I can buy a few of these. Because the ship stuff is relatively inexpensive. And I've still got 51,000 gold, so I'm good. Alright, chat, so that's where I'm going to go ahead and call the stream for today. Next time I enter the world of Arcadia, we're going to be getting into more story content, and this is where things get really interesting. We're going to, like, all the stuff that we've seen so far has really led up to this point of the game, and I'm really, really excited for what's coming next, so... we're going to start seeing some more, like, we're going to see more lore, we're going to see more Fina's backstory, Ramirez's backstory, really kind of see, like, how things play into the greater scheme of things of the world, and I'm really excited for it. So I might stream this before I stream Wind Waker, it really depends but of how I'm feeling, but we'll see. Definitely going to stream this again this week, so hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Thanks everyone for joining today. Wiz, Cranberry, Sarah, Kit, Gray, and T, and everybody who's stopped by today. Thank you, chat. But I will be going off to watch my shows, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you for joining me in my realm today.